Hey everyone, it's me, Mark, again, coming at you from Leveled Up with another session of Ask the Life Coach. So let's see what we've got today. How do I say no without upsetting people or letting them down? Good question. I think saying no and the ability to say no is a really important life skill. You know, it's a huge part of self-care. People are never going to ask you to do less. You know, people will only ask more of us. And so if we only know how to say yes, then we can find ourselves stretched way too thin. We can find ourselves, feeling resentful and angry toward people who asked us to do something, even though, we were the one who maybe went along with it. So saying no, yeah, that's a crucial life skill. How do I do it without upsetting people or letting them down? Well, you can't control other people's reactions to, anything you do in life. So I think that that's important, that, we remember somebody might be let down or might be upset by an action that we take, but, their reaction isn't on you. What is on you is you can try to communicate clearly and compassionately. So, you don't just say, no, or whatever. You can explain, I appreciate you asking me and I appreciate, you wanting to spend this time with me or, whatever the case may be. But, I don't know, whatever. I'm feeling kind of low energy today, or I was hoping to take some time for myself, or I'm just really busy right now, or, whatever the case may be. And you don't even necessarily need to feel like you have to provide any explanation at all. You're allowed to just say, no, I can't, or no, I'm not interested, or no, thank you, whatever the case may be. Somebody might be upset, somebody might be let down. That's not on you as long as you do your best to communicate kindly and clearly. If you find that certain people are constantly upset or let down when you advocate for yourself and your own needs and your own boundaries, that might tell you, more about them than it tells you about you. And, those are the kinds of people that you sort of have to watch out for, because in healthy relationships, people, they want you to advocate for your needs. They want you to be happy. They want you to, live a life of self-care. So no really shouldn't be that big a deal. Again, if you're expressing yourself in a kind and healthy manner and people are still making a big deal out of it, then I think that tells you a lot about that other person. And you may just want to be cautious there, because there may be something really toxic or unhealthy going on. So, that's the best I have to say. If saying no is hard for you, then, you just practice. It's just something that will get easier with practice. And I think most of the time, in most contexts, you'll find that it's really not that big of a deal. Life goes on. And, maybe the fear of upsetting people keeps us from saying no, when, if we just done it, they really wouldn't be that upset at all. So I love this question. I think it's really important, that we all do practice this life skill. No can be addictive. Of course, yes is a very fun answer too. Yes leads to a lot of really cool places in life. So you don't need to just, hit that no button all of the time. I suppose it can be a little bit addicting once you start doing it. But, as you get to know yourself and your own needs and your own values and everything else, I think you'll strike that balance. You're not feeling up for something, or something's too much, then of course throw out a no and life will go on just fine. I promise. I appreciate the question. I appreciate you all tuning in and spending this time with me. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.